It's the HipHopGamer Show. What it is, HipHopGamer Show. Get over here.
HipHopGamer. Fatality to anyone who battles me. Murder, murder, every round there's a casualty. Every character shatter your anatomy. This a grown man's game, the pain, agony. Hey yo, what up? It's the one and only HipHopGamer. You already know what it is, man. Hot 97 BET. I just finished playing NHL 16. Yo, shout out to my man that just walked in too. He had a smile on his face too. So shout out to him. Yeah, what's up, baby? Alright, yo, listen, man. First off, yo, God bless, man. Thank you for letting me play the game, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, check this out, man. I played the game. First off, here's the first things I want to say off the bat. It's extremely responsive. Extremely responsive. And there's something that you put in the game that I think will settle all the bullshit that you see happen across all of gaming in the world. And it's, I guess what you would call it is like tracking or something like that in terms of the analog stick, because I said I hit something and it didn't work, but I got hit and you kind of was able to explain why it happened. Can you explain that feature that you have in the game that brings it to a whole level of authenticity?
Yeah, so what you're talking about is really, in replay, you can actually, we show you the two analog sticks. So what you're doing with your skating and what you're doing with your stick and shooting. And so what you can do on replay is actually track the movement of what you actually did. Because we get a lot of people who go, I didn't pass that, I didn't do that, I didn't shoot that. And so when you yelled out, I shot that, it didn't respond, and I said, okay, well, let's just see what happened. And we went in and checked it out, and your man, he took you out hard before you got the shot off, so it was legit. But on top of that, we have this new on-ice trainer, and what that is really trying to visualize to make people better hockey players, whether you're new to the franchise or you're a veteran. And what that means is anyone, like you said, used to play 94, 95.
Yeah, Blaze of Steel, that was my joint back in the day, you already
Steel, right? And so what we want to do is we want to bring back people who love the game, love hockey, but too intimidated by the controls. And so we're trying to teach people not only the controls or why you're doing it, but give feedback. These are the things and how you play the game. So, but we're also, there's lots of depth to that as well, where the veterans, they can love it, they can learn new deep controls or new controls that they may not have seen before. So again, with that and the analog sticks and stuff, we're really trying to showcase, hey, what you do on the ice is legit. What you do on the ice, we're trying to help you get better as a hockey player.
Yo, now the next question I got for you is the presentation. The joint, it's like a mixture of what you see on TV, but the cinematics, it's like, I mean, from the like crispiness of the ice when the blades cut, like, you know what I'm saying? The grieving, like you know what I'm saying? Like how you got all that in there. Like how important was presentation for you guys this year? And also, even though this is another fellow EA game with Madden, you know, I love Madden as well, but it seems like you guys are one of the elite like brands in EA Sports that get presentation right.
Thank you.
Like really, like walk us through your process of presentation when it came to NHL 16.
Well, I think the process anytime we build our game is always about authenticity. And so our first step in 15 was, you know, we got a good base, we got a good foundation, but what we didn't have was all those little extra things like mascots, or, you know, in Calgary when they score, there's flames, the Green Men in Vancouver, right, the cannon in Columbus, but also the mascots going around, the guys in the stands walking up with the peanuts and the drinks, all that stuff.
Was there. I was like, yo.
And the banners and the stanchions and everything. And so we have a team that's super passionate about getting that authenticity right and getting the visuals right. They spend countless hours looking at arenas, looking at how the game's played, you know, just all that atmosphere that really brings the sport to life. They do it. So props to them because, you know, they're a talented group of people that actually bring this to life. And, you know, again, it's all about authenticity, and that's our main role.
Now, one thing is each team has a play style, you know what I'm saying? So my thing is, when it comes to play style, playbooks, and things like that in NHL, how can the consumer, like, if they don't watch NHL all the time, but they just gravitate to a certain team, you know, what do you have in the game that will teach you the actual real-life play style of this team, so you can master it and become not only a better hockey player, but actually draw new interest for the overall hockey sport in-game and just watching on regular TV.
Right, so the cool thing is we have that on-ice trainer, that's one way you can do it. We obviously have in the menus about all the different styles of each team that you can go check out and play.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
Forecheck style, what kind of plays in the zone. You can also bring up those menus during the game to check it out. But the other thing that I think for new people that come to really experience that is going to our new Be a Pro.
Wait, what's it called?
Oh, Be a Pro.
Be a Pro. Oh, Be a Pro. Okay.
So where you're actually going in and you're trying to make the NHL, and you're your own person, and what you do on the ice shapes who you become in the NHL. Now, if you're super physical on the ice and hit people, you're going to be more of an enforcer and a physical presence. If all you do is shoot and score, that's what's going to elevate you. But the thing that you can do there is we also teach you where to go positionally. Kind of like what's happening on the ice. So we'll tell you with arrows and stuff, this is where you got to go.
Hold on, wait,
this is where you got to play.
It'll be an honor for me.
I get the belt. I got the belt.
Yeah. I get to hold the belt. Yo, nah, because see, my thing is, like I said, I always played hockey, but it was one of those experiences where I had so much fun, but I never really fully knew everything I was doing. In this game, just briefly, I started learning stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, real stuff about hockey. So that's why, you know, I asked you that question. So Be a Pro seems to
be a pro is where you want to start because you're locked to a position. You're not changing around. You just got to focus on what you got to do out on the ice, and that's where we can teach you where to go, how to play, be in the right position, do what you got to do to be that next level.
Now, something I want to ask you. I've never seen this in the NHL, like, you know, like game before and stuff like that. But here's something that I thought of, and this stems from back in the day, you know, from the Blaze of Steel days and stuff like that, right? So, can you even do it? I'm not sure. But now that we got online gaming and all these other stuff like that, can you guys do something where you can have like the classic NHL games inside like the new games as an option? So for example, when NBA Live came out one year, they had I think NBA Jam, you know, like NBA Jam stuff. So it's like, and I think they had like an old to NBA Live '96, like all the games back in the day. I think it would be so cool if there was like a deluxe edition of NHL that came with the classic games on the disc or something for you to download as an ode to where you came from. Come on, man, that'd be crazy.
In our anniversary year, we did have that. We actually had NHL
94, right?
In the game, right?
Yeah, but that was just that. I was asking in terms of a regular type of thing where
we don't have it for 16.
Oh, okay.
But you do have NHL 94 controls.
So you got the classic controls from back then.
So you can actually go in and set that if you're used to the controls and use the buttons.
Okay, cool. So for my final question regarding NHL, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. First off, thank you for what you've done thus far. But my next question, and this is very controversial. You already know I gets down. You know what I'm saying? HipHopGamer and stuff like that, right? You know what I'm saying? I gotta bring it to you now. When it comes to NHL, look, I got people calling me because it's a controversial question, so I got people calling me right now. This is crazy, live on camera. I cool, I in that call. So my thing is, now, when you look at NHL and you see the authenticity, you know, everything that's happening, so like that. In your opinion, do you think that there's any other company that can come and take your crown from NHL? And if so, what are you doing or prepared to do to make sure you remain number one?
Great question.
Hell yeah, it's a great question. That's what it is. EA Sports is in the game. What's up?
So, first of all, competition's always great. It makes it push hard. You know, whether you're competing against another NHL game or FIFA or even the industry, right? So I think competition's great. What are we doing? I don't know. We're a bunch of Canadians that are super passionate. And I'm telling you, if someone else wants to come in, we're open to that. If you want to take us on, go ahead.
I love that. So look, on the count of 3, we're going to say NHL 16, EA Sports is in the game. Alright? 1, 2, 3, NHL 16, EA Sports. It's in the game. Alright, cool. Yeah, baby, that's it.